G'day guys, this is your bubbly host H2O Queen. I hope everyone watching this video is well. This is a nice way to start my video with the 10k point reward with Mega Gyarados. Alright guys, just stick with me and we shall see what's in store today. So it's time to announce the new subscribers, and the new subscribers to my channel are Loffles, B, Sirius Hearthstone, UK Twisted Star, Quick Fiery, Fabio Aranha, and Robert Rose. And big shout out and thanks to all my private subscribers to whose channel do not show up in my list. Thank you everyone for being a part of my channel and the community. It's wonderful to have you here. So an announcement dropped a couple of days ago, just unfortunately due to my schedule I haven't had the chance to announce it as soon as it dropped, and we have got a new figure called Arceos slashes in. So I'm not too sure what this Pokemon is, however I did just quickly look it up. It's another dragon Pokemon. It's just amazing that we've got so many coming through at the moment, considering it has Mold Breaker, which is the same ability belonging to Dragagon, as well as Pangoro. So that's going to be very, very interesting for this figure to have. I don't know what its wheel's going to be like because I'm not familiar with the figure itself. However, taking a punt from what I have seen online, its attack damage is very high and it has above average speed. So I don't know if it's going to be a 2 or 3 MP figure. I think it's more likely going to be a 2 MP because the attack damage is going to be quite high. So I can imagine it's going to be dealing at least 140 plus damage. It does have 2 pre-evolution forms. It's got Arceos and Fracture. Excuse me if I pronounce those incorrectly. But yeah, so we've got that new figure dropping through. Hopefully be better than a Mega Gyarados, which gets me onto my next topic with regards to Mega Gyarados, which has been dropped in Queen's Cup. I tend to find that any free figures that are released are not that great, and it really disappoints me. I think Mega Gyarados had a lot more potential. It could have had a 2-star Storm to then tie with Cyclone along with Lugia, but that is just my personal opinion. However, it is still a brilliant figure. At least at level 5 it has no miss, but I honestly wish it wasn't Hyper Beam, because Hyper Beam makes the opponent's turn go next, and if Mega Gyarados happens to be near protecting your goal and it gets knocked out, the opponent can take your goal on the next turn. So it is fantastic, and I'm happy it doesn't have a miss. It's just that I just wish it wasn't Hyper Beam as the attack damage. However, as Showtime has said, and I agree, it will be dealing at least 180 plus damage. So it is not a bad figure depending on if you're running like a water theme team. So I want to go on and quickly discuss is the evolutions which have dropped. We have now a tier booster with the chance to drop one of these 4 evolution figures. So we have Eevee with Takedown, and we have Last Resort for 130, Double Edge and Baby Doll Eyes. Its ability is Bright Arrow, undergoes branching evolution. This Pokemon MP cannot be 2 or lower except through the effects of markers. This Pokemon may evolve when it moves from the bench to the PC, which sounds very, very, very familiar to Inkay. So it's very similar to that one, except it's like a reverse ability that when it gets knocked out it evolves, but still very similar in that regards. It's okay, but it's a bit of a mixed wheel. At least it's better than its counterparts. Vaporeon's wheel's very busy. all the Vaporeons, Jolteon and Flareon have very similar wheels to Wimpod. Where it lands, nobody knows. Even though most of these figures will be like Water Slide be 2-star, Volt Switch be 2-star, and Will-O-Wisp be 2-star. I just don't see these figures being as viable, considering there are so many figures out there that are doing greater attack damage as 3 MP runners. I think Flareon's pretty much the best of them all. I have heard that this can go up to 5 MP, which is extremely impressive, especially if you're running a rush team. However, unless you've got a Zoroark, it wouldn't be able to withstand any of the high attacking figures. So I'm not going to be investing into this banner. I'm just going to hold on to my gems and see what comes up next. However, for anyone that decides to go for these figures, whether or not you love them or because you wish to collect, I hope you get all the figures that you want. It just won't be my personal choice. Although I must admit, I would have loved to get Mega Swampert and Mega Sceptile and Mega Altaria. However, the likelihood of one of these UXs dropping are quite low. Before I go, there is a maintenance that is due to go underway from 2 AM to 8 AM UTC time, which is usually around about 6 o'clock PM my time, that it will be up and running again. However, as it's usual for me, with tomorrow I've got previous commitments, so I won't be able to do any streams in case something drastic happens. But I look forward to release of version 6.2.2 to know what drops and what comes out soon. Alright guys, this is your bubbly host H2O Queen, over and out. Peace, love, light and joy, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks guys.